Hello viewers, it's your girl Ruby Fangirl. It's Godzilla's birthday. He's finally turning 71 years old. Oh, holy moly. Things have been great for this giant radioactive dinosaur. So yeah, we all know like the classic era of like Godzilla films. The Showa era from the 1954 Godzilla movie. The one that started it all. But over the past like 71 years, there have been a total of great, good, and bad movies over the past like 71 years. But there is one movie out of all of them that rarely gets talked a lot, and that's of course, I'm referring to Godzilla Rates Again, the sequel that came out in 1955, 1 year after the original. Well, in reality, it took them 6 months to complete and release it on that spot. Can you believe sequels were like very quick like that? But yeah, because why? If you're probably wondering, what is this movie? Yeah, this is basically a movie like I said, is a sequel to the original. But unlike the original that talked about like the consequences of nuclear destruction and stuff like that, this movie feels completely different compared to like the original. I mean, don't get me wrong, the other sequels are literally the same thing in the Showa era, so yeah, like. But if you're doing like a sequel like that's really like 1 year after the original, this was like a massive disappointment. And guess what? This movie did not really like got like the best reception. Like did not great. People did not like it. G-fans didn't like it. But in my opinion, is this the worst or the best? Let's go over like this movie for a little bit and see why people don't really like this movie or don't really like talk about it. Because I heard a lot of people like it or hate it. It's basically an underrated movie. So my opinions on this movie. So while like we see like Godzilla, but there's also another like kaiju on the mist, and that's of course my boy Anguirus. Yeah, he does look really weird like in his first debut, but that's the best they can do in 1955. So I'm not gonna complain about that because we all know like the second generation of like Anguirus is definitely the best one. And basically Godzilla like just duke it out, like what we're all eventually would see in nearly all Godzilla movies. And something feels a little bit off about this because usually when you are watching like the Godzilla movies, they're all like very slow to give them like the monster feel because I mean they're freaking giant. Here when they're doing like the fight scenes, they're like duking out like really fast, and I'm like, wait a minute. These just look like actual people in suits, like just duking it out, unlike a giant like monsters just fighting it out like we would normally see. I mean, granted, I'm used to like the suitmation stuff, and I love that kind of stuff. But if you're doing like fast-paced action, that just looks like two guys in suits just duking it out, rather than just two monsters fighting it out. Like. Seriously, like, what is this? I mean, don't get me wrong, there are, like, some really good moments, like Godzilla drawing blood on Gears, like, biting him like a vampire, and burning him alive. Oh my god, that was so sad to see. Because even though it's kind of weird that they will later on become friends, which is kind of weird when you think about it, but whatever. But what about the human cast? Because, I mean, we got, like, one of the most amazing casts from the original. What about this cast? They're forgettable. I don't remember any characters from like that movie. They're so like bland and boring. Like even like the characters aren't really bland. So yeah, let's just say I understand why people don't really like Rates Again. Because, well, this doesn't not capture what the original was trying to tell us. It's just more of a cash grab to feel like Godzilla's success. Well, even though it won't be until, like, King Kong versus Godzilla where they brought, like, the king back, like, basically back from, like, the iceberg. Because in Rates Again, Godzilla gets, like, has, like, a bunch of snow, like, and put top on him. Basically hibernating for basically 7 years until he goes against King Kong. And what's my opinion on it, like, right now? Well, it's not really great, but it's not bad either, because I have seen, there are 2 other movies that fit, like, into, like, this... basically the worst ones. I'm putting them on the screen right now when I'm saying this because those 2 are the absolute worst. And probably Rates Again will probably be my third least favorite, but regardless, everyone has their own opinions on, like, these movies anyway. So, yeah, and that's basically Godzilla Rates Again. Yeah, I do think this is an underrated gem, despite its flaws, because it's a Godzilla movie, but I do wish it just get a little bit of recognition and stuff like that. So, yeah, because the Godzilla and Anguirus costume are freaking weird, because, I mean, which makes sense. Because I did see, like, a meme of, like, Godzilla's, like, face, like, just staring in, because it does look like this Godzilla's kind of getting, like, a cult classic with suits, but it looks freaking weird, too. I forgot, like, to mention this when I was talking with Anguirus and stuff, but let's just say, for 1955, it's fine, but not right up there with the iconic, like, Goji suit, so, yep. So, yep, that's basically Rates Again. I would like to know from you guys, what do you guys think of this movie? Have you watched it? Do you really think this is definitely one of the worst Godzilla movies? I would like to know. And this is just the beginning, because we're going to be doing a few more Godzilla movies to celebrate, like, his 71st birthday. And now I will see you guys in the next video.